Hey, it's Ellie. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build, which is not actually a speed build because this video is not sped up. So, guess I should say welcome to another Sims 4 build. Today I'm doing the 10-minute build challenge, which is why it's not sped up at all. If you sped up 10 minutes, that would be like a 3-minute video, and that's not long enough. So, yeah, but when I was watching this video back, oh my word, I'm so slow. It seems like I guess I'm so used to watching my speed builds back that watching this video, I was just like, oh my goodness, why did I go so slowly? Couldn't I have been even a little bit quicker? But I mean, I don't work well under pressure. 10 minutes is very difficult to build a house in, especially the kind of houses that I usually build, which are like, yeah, bigger. So I really had to cut back for this build. And why am I so slow? Goodness gracious. I always still have to check out how my house looks, so that took probably like a good minute out of my build. Also, I should mention right now that this build is not actually 10 minutes exactly, but there's a reason for that. When I did this, I was actually very, very sick. I had like a wicked cold, and I just I kept having to stop and blow my nose or like go into a coughing fit or something. So I really probably shouldn't have built this, it's that day, but I did. I wanted to build in The Sims. I really had been wanting to do the 10-minute build challenge for a while, so that's what I decided to do when I was very ill. And it caused me to be, I think it was like 35 seconds over or something, maybe. I can't quite remember what it turned into, but yeah, I tried to keep my timer like the right time, when I needed to stop, I would try to stop the timer, but I just lost some seconds, and then I didn't notice that the time was up at one point, but I knew I got extra time anyway because of all those probably lost like a good 30 seconds of all the times I was just kind of stopping and trying to deal with being sick and, you know, snot and stuff. It's all very annoying. Anyway, so for this house, I decided to go with a weird sort of, I just wanted to do like a light beachy theme, I guess. So I went with these weird wall colors that I've pretty much never used, I don't think. The yellow one, I don't think I've ever used because yellow walls are not really something that I think looks good anytime. I've never seen a yellow wall that I was like, huh, I really like that room, or that's a nice color. No, no. And you want to know something? When my house was, before it was renovated, when we first bought it, it was yellow in the downstairs. And not just like a pale yellow, like even this yellow I would have not thought was so ridiculous. But this was like a bright, bright, like, oh, such a bad yellow, like a sun yellow almost. Oh, jeez. It was awful. It's the kind of yellow that hurts your eyes to look at for too long. You know what I mean? So we painted over that to the blue. It's like a very light blue. It almost looks white in a lot of the light. It seems like it's just a white wall, which I like because I prefer very neutral walls in the downstairs of a house. Like the wall color should not attract attention in like the main area of your house. I think that's just how I feel about it. So when people have like very bright walls in their downstairs, and not just an accent wall. Accent walls are fine, but I mean the whole thing. Then it seems so overwhelming to me. So yeah, neutral wall colors. This yellow is sort of neutral, the one I did in the build. I mean, it goes. And for the beachy theme, I just did like the pale yellow and blues. So it would be more of a, it's not like a tropical beach theme. I mean more of a northern beach thing, like I don't know. I'm thinking of like New Hampshire houses and stuff, like near the water down there. or up there, I should say, because it's north of me, but just, you know, along, there's like those, they're like beach cottages. They just have a lot of pastel colors and they look really good. I've always liked them. I think I will try to build another one eventually when I'm, you know, not trying to fit it into 10 minutes because this one was kind of awful. And, oh, the cheats I had to put in here, I kind of forgot about them. And I'm just being so slow and pausing all the time because I just couldn't quite figure out how I wanted this TV to go. I didn't know if I wanted to put that tiny TV up on the shelf or not. I ended up putting that one on the wall there, and then most of the furniture and stuff is either white or a very light wood color because that I feel like goes with the whole beachy thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think it didn't turn out awful. I mean, it's got no clutter, zero clutter at all. And I sort of a little bit cheated at the end and I put a rug in after the build because I just couldn't handle it. It needed to have a rug in the living room. It was just way too like plain. So, but other than that, I did everything right besides the 30 extra seconds in that rug. And then I mean, the bedroom doesn't have a lot of stuff in it either, but it's got the essentials. I knew I really wanted to put a closet in this house, so I had built the space for the closet right away. I thought about the layout before I started building because I just wanted to have a sort of idea of what I was going to build. Otherwise, it would have been way, way worse off and just a complete mess of a build. I really like the kitchen though. I like the shape of the kitchen for some reason. I like it. It seems like big enough, you know, but it's also smaller. It doesn't take up a huge amount of space, I think. So yeah. The windows in this house are also blue. I like those windows for this kind of build for the theme I was going with. And then yeah, I went with like the gray wood here. I thought that sort of matched as well. Put the closet in, just this simple one. I left it white because I thought that would look good. And then since you have the closet, you don't need a dresser or anything. So I can't remember if I put one in or not. I don't know. I think I just ended up putting in some nightstands. I was thinking about that vanity, but it didn't really fit in the space I thought. I could have changed the bed around and whatnot, but I like the way it was. So, and I thought that would fill up the space the most, the way things were set up so that it didn't look so empty. I don't know why, but I get like a really weird hotel room vibe from this bedroom. It just seems like something you would see in a hotel. Just the very minimal furniture and the mirror on the wall, and then the closet that looks like that. I've been in a lot of hotel rooms that have that sort of closet that's just like the one in the wall, you know, with the foldy doors or the sliding doors or whatever. And then this rug I also chose, which I thought added a little spice to the room. It's like the zebra print rug, I guess. I was thinking about adding it out there, but I'm pretty sure I just went with some wood. Yeah, just a light white wood color, and then I put that in the bathroom too because I feel like most of the beach houses have a wooden floor. Could be wrong, but I feel like that's kind of the way things go. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna do some landscaping for the last minute of the video because I definitely wanted some landscaping in there. Didn't want it to look very boring. The inside was already not, you know, like detailed or looking very good at all. I mean, it looks fine. It functions. Everything is in there that you need except maybe a trash bin. I forgot. I always forget those. But you can add that in. And the house is actually pretty cheap. I don't remember what it came to in the end, but I'm sure it's pretty close to a starter home because there's nothing in it. Those counters are really expensive though, and I probably didn't pick the cheap like toilet and whatnot. So it's probably a little over. I would say it's like 30,000 simoleons, somewhere in that range. So you could definitely afford this house and have room or money left over, not room. You'll have money left over to spice things up a bit. Put some nice decor in there, wall art, whatnot, because I just did not have time for that. Anyway, that's about the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel because I post Sims videos every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye!